USATS's state-of-the-art simulator, intended for training with small arms and grenade launchers at basic and advanced levels. It is based on high-efficient computer equipment allowing for complete and realistic reproduction of combat conditions and precise simulation of bullets and grenades flight. The simulator is designed for training military and law enforcement personnel, special task forces and anti-organized crime units. The simulator applies types of weapons preliminary agreed with the client such as Makarov and Glock pistols, AK-47 rifle, MP5 submachine gun, machine gun PK, grenade launcher RPG-7, and others. The simulator operates with modified real weapons with built-in additional components. All effects of weapons firing are simulated, including recoil. Each grenade launcher is equipped with a number of 2 or more grenades with installed identifying mechanisms, providing a possibility to train the weapon reloading with a new grenade. The base simulator configuration comprises instructor workplace, screen and projection systems depicting the virtual reality, aiming detection system, ADS, sound reproduction system, and 1 to 8 wireless weapon models. A serious problem attendant on simulator systems training is that the trainees memorize the exercises preliminary prepared and supplied with the simulator. An effective solution for this problem is the built-in task editor. Using the task editor, the instructor can create a completely new and unfamiliar for the trainees exercise in less than a minute. The created exercise can be saved and used repeatedly. The simulator is supplied with a set of more than 80 preliminary prepared ready-to-use tasks with various complexity levels, allowing starting training immediately after simulator installation. One of the most important objectives of firing training is to achieve good aiming technique. The USATS is based on laser beam aiming detection system measuring weapon direction with accuracy within 0.03 degrees. An automatic calibration procedure is implemented in the system to avoid possible displacement errors. The hit and the results depend on the exact detection of weapon direction at the moment of the shot, and also under what conditions the projectiles are flying towards the target. For that reason, USATS gives particular attention to the simulation of the bullets and grenades flight, thereby providing a possibility of firing training at hard conditions, for example at strong wind. The environmental parameters are of vital importance to the firing. Some factors like wind speed and direction are directly influencing the projectile flight. Others worsen visibility, and therefore the aiming. USATS supports all basic weather conditions, night and fog modifiers, and direct setting of some numerical parameters. The simulator is supplied with large set of three-dimensional armored and non-armored vehicles models, as well as other target types, helicopters, bunkers, etc. Target models include not only their visual characteristics, but also information for their vulnerability in different zones. The diversity of models allows for training not only technical skills, but also fast target detection and recognition. With that end in view, during scenario creation, the instructor has to assign the target according to its type as friend or foe, and set the necessary criteria for firing evaluation. After the end of the exercise, the system automatically prepares results report including information for each shot, the mistakes committed, and the total score. If necessary, the report can be printed and stored as official document, or saved in a file. The instructor is able to set the criteria that form the score, which allows the use of the specific evaluation system in service in the country customer. The simulator engine built-in video recorder presents convenient means for analyzing the trainees' firing. The video recorder provides for visual review of the exercise process and, if needed, could stop and review it at slow motion. An exact area of the image could be zoomed for detailed inspection. The simulator is implemented in English, French, Russian, Greek, and Bulgarian variants. The user interface can be translated in other languages by request. Certainly, the simulator firing could not entirely replace the real weapon firing. But, as practice shows, using simulator systems in training carries many advantages. We will show you the most important ones. Low-cost training. As we know, the range firings go along with considerable expenses for ammunitions, transport, equipment wear, and so on. Using a simulator reduces expenses without compromising, and even raising quality. Possibility to execute complex exercises. The simulator gives an opportunity to put the trainee in situations that are difficult to achieve using the firing ground resources. The exercises requiring fast recognition of targets appearing by surprise, firing in urban conditions, firing at helicopters may serve as an example. Training process safety. Firearms training is always pursued by the risk of incorrect or careless operation, especially on behalf of inexperienced trainees. By means of the simulator, the instructor can keep a close watch for improperly adopted safety habits and proceed to real firings only when the trainees are well prepared.